Hey there, everyone. Welcome to the 30th episode of Investing Kev. In today's episode, we're going to take a break from looking at Chinese stocks and take a look at Genius Sports, ticker GENI. We'll take a look at their company overview, their financials, their outlook, their risks, price target, and I will provide my final thoughts. As always, if you like this content, please help me out by giving a thumbs up, subscribing, and leaving a comment on what you think. I have recently had some issues with YouTube not showing comments, so if you left a comment I haven't replied to, I have no way of doing so I'm really sorry about that. If you want to talk stocks with me, I'm pretty active on Twitter at InvestingKev, so feel free to do so. If you want to follow my journey on dollar cost averaging into 4 different common investing strategies over a long period of time, the link to the spreadsheet will be in the description box below. Alright everyone, I hope you're excited. Let's get started. Genius Sports is the official data, technology, and commercial partner that powers a global ecosystem connecting sports, betting, and media. They are the global leader in digital sports content, technology, and integrity services. Their technology is used in over 150 countries worldwide, empowering sports to capture, manage, and distribute their live data and videos, driving their digital transformation and enhancing their relationship with the fans. Genius Sports is uniquely placed through cutting-edge technology, scale, and global reach to support their partners. They are currently trusted by over 400 sports organizations globally, including many of the world's largest leagues and federations such as the National Football League, National Basketball Association, English Premier League, NCAA, NASCAR, PGA, AFA, and FIBA. As of right now, they have over 650 long-term partnerships with sports and sportsbooks. They have covered over 240,000 sporting events, and right now they have over $110 million invested in proprietary technology. Genius Sports is a business-to-business provider of scalable, technology-led products and services to the sports, sports betting, and sports media industries. They operate on sports technology and services, betting technology, content and services, and media technology, content and services. Their data model includes official data acquisition. The partnership strategy with sports grants long-term official data and streaming rights in exchange for proprietary embedded technology. They also focus on data monetization, which is a mission-critical supplier to sportsbooks. And they have a proven rights strategy with worldwide breadth and depth of coverage. They cover over 240,000 annual sports events. They have over 185,000 under official rights, with over 110,000 of them which are exclusive. They have over 20 years at forefront of sports betting and digital sports media technology industries. They have a 99.8% average product uptime, and they have deep technical integrations with the world's largest sports books. Looking at their financials, I want to take a look at their Q2 results. Back in September, they reported a 108.4% increase year over year from Q2 of 2020 to Q2 of 2021. This is a jump from $26.7 million up to $55.8 million. In the first half of 2020, they had $62.1 million in revenue. In the first half of 2021, it skyrocketed up to $109.5 million. Every single segment, from betting technology to sports technology to media technology, all grew year over year. You can see their betting technology, content, and services revenue increased 122% year over year to $40.7 million. This was driven by the return of sports calendars, increased market share, higher share of wallet through additional services for sportsbooks, and new customer wins. Their sports technology and services revenue increased 105% year over year to $7.2 million. This was driven by the inclusion of revenues relating to two acquisitions, Sportscast, acquired in December 2020, and Second Spectrum, acquired in June 2021. And their media technology, content, and services revenue increased 62% year over year to $8 million. This was driven by increased advertising spending in the US and Europe alongside new customer wins. And their group adjusted EBITDA increased to $5.2 million, up from $2.3 million. This was driven by revenue growth, strong operating leverage, and disciplined cost control. Why am I excited about the future of Genius Sports? This Bloomberg article, which came out just last week, it says online sports betting industry is projected to grow from $9.5 billion last year to $37 billion in 2025. That is a $28 billion increase in a 5-year time span. I like the future of Genius because they're in a growing industry fueled by the sports betting industry. The sports betting industry has so many sports books opening up, from BetMGM, DraftKings, Barstool Sports, and many more. They all need their data to provide real-time betting lines, offer the best experiences for users, and we're not just talking about just straight up money lines of who's going to win. Within a single sporting event, there are so many individual player stats in real time, and there's so much data flowing in all at once. Sports culture is a huge part of the world. With the legalization of sports betting, that opens a huge door for Genius Sports to continue partnering with the different sportsbooks, different leagues, and different companies who want to utilize their data. Data is lucrative, and these companies cannot operate without it, so Genius, in my opinion, has a strong chance to continue building their moat. If you want to see how fast this company is moving, during the second quarter reporting period, they agreed to new official partnerships with sports leagues and federations. This includes the Argentine Football Association, Professional Pickleball Association, and the Colombian Soccer Major Division. They were named Acquisition and Retention Partner of the Year. This recognizes companies that excelled as a marketing partner to sportsbook and iGaming operators during the past 12 months. They announced multi-year strategic partnerships with DraftKings, Caesars, WynnBET, and 888SI Sportsbook to provide their full range of official sportsbook data and content and fan engagement solutions. They announced the acquisition of Spirable, which is a leading creative performance platform that will enable Genius to combine official data-driven marketing with curated video content to deliver a more personalized fan experience. They also announced the strategic partnership with MediaPro Canada. The goal is to grow Canadian soccer fan engagement and further strengthen both Genius Sports and MediaPro's existing relationships with the sport. They also secured a multi-year agreement with the British Columbia Lottery Corporation to support its sportsbook operations as Canada legalizes single-event sports wagering. In my opinion, it is very exciting to see who Genius Sports is working with. There are so many sports leagues, betting companies, and media companies out there that Genius is working with. When looking at risk factors, the government is the biggest risk factor out there. There are currently a lot of states and countries around the world that may not allow sports betting at this time or in the near future. This can definitely limit Genius from growing their revenues from offering their proprietary information to companies looking to build a sportsbook or offering their other services. Genius Sports is handling a ton of data, and with that comes collection and privacy laws. If they want to be the global leader, they're going to have to abide with different rules and regulations around the world, whether it's the European Union and the GDPR or the United States. Each country has their own rules, and if Genius doesn't abide by them, they're going to be fined pretty heavily. The second risk factor is competition. You cannot be the lone company when it comes to sports data and collection. Genius needs to make sure that they are reliable and that they offer fair prices that are competitive. With competition, if another competitor offers better pricing, a league might stop using Genius or a sportsbook might not renew their contract. Genius has a lot of pressure, and that can definitely hurt their financials long term as they need to put more into marketing and research and fend off their competitors. Looking at the 12-month price target, at TipRanks, they have 7 analysts who have given their price target. The average 12-month price target is $27.86, which would be a 59.2% upside from its current price of $17.50. The highest price target was $33 and the lowest was $18. Looking at CNN, 8 analysts have given their 12-month price target with an average of $30.50. Because CNN has a delayed stock price, that would be a 74.2% from its current price of $17.50. Genius Sports went public back in April of 2021. Back at the end of May, they were at $24.93. Since then, they have dropped over $7.43, which is a 29.8% decrease. Within the past month, they have dropped 5.2%, which is a 96% decrease. For full disclosure, I do not own any shares at Genius Sports, but I am likely going to initiate a position in the near future. I really like what I see from this company and who they've partnered with, sports league-wise as well as sports betting-wise. This company does over 240,000 events each year, and they seem really reliable, and that only benefits their moat as they fend off competition. I really like the future of sports betting. Yes, there will be downturns in the economy, and people might bet less, but sports culture is growing massively, and I think this is a very solid long-term play. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel as we're making our way to 200 subscribers. Let me know in the comments what you think. Hopefully YouTube stops acting weird and not letting me access some comments. As always, thank you for tuning in. It means a lot to me. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you all next time.